Better.
And we are back again in the room for another edition, another episode of the Ladies' Room for today, July 27. And it is the final Tuesday in the month of July. So, here's to everybody having a good day. If you are celebrating a birthday, do hope you're having a good one as well. And thank you so much for powering up. Good morning, Kareem.
Morning.
Good morning, Alana. I didn't even get a notification yet.
I could get used to this, you know.
To what?
This kind of feeling in the ladies' room and this nice, comfortable chair, you know what I mean?
That's the whole point. You're the one who insists on catching up on that couch every morning. Good morning, Queen Bee.
Were you good?
I'm good.
Or did you sleep?
I don't know. It's a question that I always find funny when someone asks,
Or did you sleep?
how did you sleep? Like, how
Well,
would I know if I sleep?
you know by how you wake up, the feeling you get when you wake up. Or if you
You
woke
think?
up a couple times during the night, or, you know?
I
Yeah.
can give account for my when I'm awake. I can give account for when I'm asleep. I have no idea. I sleep dead.
You look like rain, thunder, lightning, storm, you
Nah,
sleeping,
not really.
eh?
I'm a light sleeper. Slightest sound, I'm up.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm a very light sleeper. So I hope everybody's doing well. We have another scenario to share with y'all. Yesterday we were on the relationship side of things. Today we're sort of still on the relationship, but we're factoring children into the mix. And based on some of the responses I've seen so far, seems as though we're gonna have I didn't get the memo. We're gonna have a pretty interesting one this morning. So, Kareem,
So I sent you a nice topic about the significance of the Sabbath day.
I need to address you, and you see,
Oh,
I'm happy that you actually went there
Come.
because
We will do that after
No, no,
11.
no. Let me do it now. I'm happy that you actually raised the point because I needed to address this. As a matter of fact,
Somebody calling.
nobody's calling. As a matter of fact, I meant to raise this with you, and I think I spoke a little bit about it the other day, but I didn't go into
Into detail.
detail about phone etiquette.
Oh, boy.
Something a lot of us don't have, and I don't understand why. Hold on. We were going good. You should have left me alone. Instead, you wanted to go there, so let's go there. Let
You're
me.
looking so nice today. Why you have to choose violence? You're looking so nice and you're black and you're red, and why you have to go down that road?
Don't worry
You
about
don't
the
even
road
know
I'm
which
going
road you don't even know which phone to check. How about three phone in front of you? You don't even know which one.
on. Okay. Kareem sent me a message
Oh Lord.
at 11:03 p.m.
Then it's not even coffee yet.
11:03 p.m. Now, do you guys think it's appropriate, and that could be a good topic, for a man or woman, whatever, to message somebody at that particular time of the night?
It depends on the
Do you think it's-
significance of your message, the importance of your message.
That message was not that important to send me a topic.
mean-
You sent me a topic after 11 last night. 24
Aruna.
hours in a day.
Aruna, hold on.
You had several hours between.
No.
Between.
So I got off work late. Number one.
You got off work 11 p.m.
Hold on
last night?
now. I got off work late, right? Had a very, very long band rehearsal after that. Got him after 10. By the time I showered and stuff like that, I'm guessing it was 11:03.
So you decide, okay, you showered and you were ready at 11:03. So you think it was appropriate to message me at 11:03?
No, but Aruna, I can't. No, I don't know if I would wake up early in the morning. And I know I can't message you anything after about quarter to
Okay.
9 around there. So
Okay, so let me set the rules. Don't message me past.
too much rules. That's the problem with
Don't
y'all women.
message me past
Too
9.
many rules.
What if my significant other was laying there
Aruna, come
and
on.
message coming in from man face pop up like? It's not even, it's etiquette. I don't think it's appropriate to message somebody after 11 and 12 in the night.
Aruna, I knew your pillow would not have a problem with it.
I repeat, 9 o'clock is the cutoff for you. 9 to
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
9 to 9. So
Yes.
message you 9 to 9.
Don't message me after 9 p.m. and do not message me before, and you can message me before 9 a.m.
Wow.
It's not rules, and as this person is rightly saying, it's boundaries. I don't think it's appropriate. I've had people messaging me after 1, 2, 3 in the morning
Yeah, but I
asking.
used to ask you sup.
It doesn't matter.
Hey hon,
Sup.
sup. 1 o'clock in the morning.
Like, what could possibly be up at 3 o'clock in the morning that requires me getting out of my sleep to respond to you? And then you don't respond, or you give them a response that they don't like, then you're playing thing and you're disrespectful and you're this,
Feel
that,
all
and
of
the other.
that.
And you feel you all of that and you ain't all that, but you're messaging me after 3 and I'm not all that. Pick a struggle. So, the point remains, how do you guys feel about boundaries with friends and setting boundaries and letting people know? Are you being rude to let somebody know it's not okay to message you at 11 and 12 at night? Emergency, somebody's dying, you need to go to the hospital, something like
Aruna,
that was not an emergency.
But listen,
Kareem.
I still have a case, eh? I still have a case, eh? You want to know why I have a case? Because imagine I sent you that message 11:03 last night. Hold on. And you responded at 10:33 this morning.
Just when I choose to respond.
Which means that you take your time to respond to messages.
And
so
you-
I need to send it in a timely manner to give you that time to respond.
Listen, you could send
Understand?
it. You could send it, but it's up to me to respond. I saw the message at 11. I chose not to respond.
Wow.
Because
and
I'm like, you know
saw
what?
the message.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
Interesting.
I'm not gonna give you that energy before I go to sleep. I was in a good yin yang mode where had my music playing, my bed music playing, the songs that put you to sleep, and little thunder rolling in the background, and I had my my thing going off with my jasmine in my dispenser. My jasmine scent was going off, and I was like, I will not respond to Kareem because I don't want to go to bed angry. So I'll wait until tomorrow and let Kareem know. Sheena here is saying, why would you get out your sleep or even read the message? Sheena, you could do whatever you want. It's just not appropriate for people to message you at any time they feel they want to talk to you. You could respond. I could be up for whatever reason, but I don't have to respond. It's just setting boundaries so that people know you can't just do anything you feel like. Okay, you wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and you feel like you're messaging Aruna and ask us up, so I'm going to do it. And you're not thinking, okay, well, maybe it's not appropriate this time of the morning. Maybe let me wait on a more reasonable, respectable hour. Anyways, we digress. You may proceed.
You
What
can't
we
win,
were-
eh? You can't win, boy.
It's
And
not
she
to be
still-
won, it's a lesson. It is something that you could use later on in life. It is not to be won. Some people might be okay, but there are other people who actually have phone etiquette and boundaries, and like after certain hours, you put the phone away and you focus on other things. I don't want to be on my phone after 11, 12 answering. What
But you
we
was
should
on
talk
it though.
about. Nope.
You see the message?
Nope.
You see the message?
Phone
But
answering
you
messages.
went on your phone.
I was not on my phone.
You say you put down the phone and
Yes.
so you was
But
on the
I
phone.
was not on my phone answering
What
messages.
was playing the jazz music?
I was doing
Not your
other
phone?
things. No, the TV.
But you
I
was
set
on
it
your
up,
phone.
Set it up through YouTube from your phone, and it plays on the TV.
When I was on your phone. The point of the matter is you was on your phone.
And
so
I-
there's nothing preventing you from answering me on the WhatsApp app. Nothing at all.
Is it just me, or I feel like I'm talking to a big stone?
Anyway.
Are you guys
anyway.
understanding what I'm saying, or is Kareem trying to make me seem like I'm crazy?
I mean, if you was sleeping
listen. This
if
thing.
you was cuddling or if you was
You don't know what I was doing.
sick.
That's the point. Listen,
You
I could be on
just
my
tell me
phone.
what you was doing.
Listen to me. I could be on my phone. You could message me, and I could be online. You're seeing me online. You know that I'm online. And I still have the right to respond to you or not. This is not our we phone. This is my phone, not our phone. I still have the right. I see people that be dodging and ducking from people online. I don't care if you see me online. I don't want to respond to you at that particular time. I'm not going to respond to you at that particular time. I'm not going to let you hold me hostage on my own phone. It's just that I don't wish to speak to you at that particular point in time. So if I'm online, even if you're seeing me online, you're watching me online and you're going in and out ducking to see you when I choose not to respond to you. So you could take off red, you could take off the blue tick, take off whatever. You see me online, I don't wish to respond to you at that particular time. I'm not going to respond to you at that particular time because this is my phone.
So if we in a relationship, and then we say
God, how we reached it.
a travel for a little business meeting or something like that, you still give him a boundaries, or we in a relationship now, so
That's a different scenario. How is that the same thing?
Just ask.
Your significant other has more rights than and certain privileges that other people don't have and won't have. So my significant other would have privileges to message me at any time, unless I give him same boundaries. Don't message me after 12. I'm asleep, whatever. But if we have that relationship where it's okay, and I've given you the okay to do so, you can compare your significant other to any Joe that figure they want to ask you how you're doing and how was your day after 3 in the morning. But day gone since as another day after 3, you're asking me how was my day. And good morning, sub beautiful at after 3 a.m. No.
Anyway, let me read the thing that you said.
And he asked how you bowl, so how much money you put for that phone. I don't know what was his contribution. I don't even get a top up. Nothing. And the young man trying to dictate to me when I should answer my phone.
Who does take your pictures?
Oh God,
Thank
here we go again.
Anyway,
Boy.
I'm taking my boyfriend and our kids on a family vacation.
Tony, tell me you're happy for them.
I'm taking my boyfriend and
going
our
on with
kids
this
on a family vacation. He feels like I'm wrong for not including his kid. I told him that he or his baby mother can pay for their kid if they wanted to go. I feel like that's not my kid, so that's not my responsibility. Am I wrong?
This post is our bacchanal post, because you could look at it at so many different angles, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a minute, and I'm gonna then be logical about it. And I'll go down the road of saying, children are innocent in these matters. Children are innocent in these matters, and they didn't ask to be brought into whatever you got going on. However, based on what the scenario is saying, she is the one footing the bill for said trip. And not she didn't say husband, my husband. She said my boyfriend, right? And our kids on a family vacation. And he feels that she's wrong for not including his child. I told him that he or his baby mother can pay for the kid if they want her to go. I don't really see anything wrong with that per se, because it's not like she says the child can't come at all. I don't want the child included in this trip. You can't be here for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the lady could look like or how long she saved for this particular trip for her children and the boyfriend. But I don't think she's wrong. Because I can understand where she's coming from in that, yes, child can come, but you as the father, you could be responsible for paying for the child, since I'm footing the bill for the rest of us. Right? Or his baby mother could, contribute or whatever. At least make a contribution if you want the child to go. And once someone could say, you know what, at the end of the day, you have to include all of them. But it's a sort of sticky one, because one would say, you know what, yes, you should. But on the other hand, one would also say my responsibilities to my children first, my immediate, my children first. Not that you want to leave the other child out because You know, children are. Next thing you go, oh, you see your brothers and your sisters, they're going on a trip and you're not going. You know, you still have to take into consideration how they'll feel. And their child come over and they're talking and playing and, oh, we went on trip and, child wasn't included.
Daddy buy this for
and
me.
that, bring me there and there. So it's a ticklish situation. And I'm sensing there's a sort of underlying issue there because the tone of, in terms of, I told him that he or his baby mother can pay for their kid if he wanted to go. Sort of suggests that all isn't kosher there. Because you see the separation in the play of words. It's not our kid or your child. You or your baby mother can pay for your kid. I'm paying for my kid. So it's a separation between you and my. But when you come together and you find somebody with children or you meet somebody with children, they say you can't mind the calf. You can't mind the cow and leave out the calf or whatever it is. So if you know that you're not open to dealing with other people's children, or then look for somebody who is single, who does not have, well, not single, but does not have children. So you wouldn't have that headache. But the minute time you get into a situation where you find whether the man or the woman has children, then automatically you have to play some role. You have to include, the child will come over. You'll have to treat the child like,
Equally.
it's actually yours. So it's ticklish because on
But
one
still-
hand I could kind of understand where she's coming from, but on the other hand I'm thinking of the child. That how would you feel if the roles are reversed and the child was taken out and your children weren't invited or didn't bring them along for whatever reason? Would you be okay with that? I don't know.
I still find
No,
she could have been worse, eh? She could have said point blank, our family is
family only.
going, and he's not in. But at least she gave her option, and to me that's reasonable. I mean, her tone could have been better, but at least she gave them an option. Y'all could pay, and the child could come. It's not like she say, "Nah, it's we family,
Yeah,
we
because
thing."
I mean, I
you know?
understand the separation. Sometimes you just want to do the best for your immediate
Yeah.
children. Whether it's daughter, son, whatever it is, you want to, probably work double shift. You've been, putting in a lot of hours,
And then
to
this COVID,
take your
send her to pay for
children.
quarantine,
Yeah,
PCR test.
You want to take them on a
that.
little vacation. You've been
Yeah.
saving up and what have you, and I can understand, but is it something that is? I'm just hoping it's not something that is, that happens often. That the child is left out,
Right.
but included in other areas. But just this time, I'm not able to take you because of the expenses involved, and I'm paying for everybody. I'm not sure how many children they've got together. Just said kids and boyfriend. Whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know. Maybe if it's a case of child is always included, but just this one time I'm not able to, then I'm okay with it. But if it's a customary thing where whatever they're having, whatever they're doing, the child is left out.
Always left out. Yeah.
It's a different vibe. It's a different energy.
But it takes another level of maturity to be okay with these things, eh? Like to always include the child and be okay with them still being a family, him and the father having a relationship. Even though the baby mama drama could go down already. So it takes a different level. And I mean at boyfriend level, at boyfriend and girlfriend level still, I would still kinda excuse her. That's just me. I would still kind of excuse at the boyfriend and girlfriend level.
Someone here is saying the man was supposed to say, "Baby, I'd like little Susie to come along. How much I have to put?"
And it's that. My girl gave you the option. That's the thing.
Another person says she never said it's a problem for the child to come. She only wants him to pay his part. Another person says to carry the burden of your other half is an opportunity to grow together as a family. Another person says, Kimu says, I'm not being with no woman and I have an outside child and we have to go on a vacation or something and it's a problem if my child have to come along because woman what? Doesn't want man to love them with all their children, especially if you're a stepfather. And if you don't like their children, it does be a problem. So I'm not agreeing with that. That's why I was saying, if the roles were reversed, how would you feel? And that's why I'm also asking. I wonder what it's like on an everyday basis if the child is left out of
Of regular things.
whatever they have going on a regular basis, or is this just a one-off where because of the expenses involved, you're not able to bring said child along? But is it fair to say though, because they can't bring that child along, that they should not go on a vacation and I'm seeing someone saying that, then they should not go. I don't think that's
No,
fair.
no. You
I don't think that's fair. If I have
the people have the immediate children.
exactly, if I'm working hard, I'm putting in extra hours to be able to take my children on a vacation, and for some reason I'm not able to take my significant other's child along with us. You're saying that my children should not
suffer,
enjoy
yeah.
or should suffer because I'm not able to. But it still brings into question, like, how are you with a man and you're paying for all the expenses to go on a vacation, and he's not able to even say, all right, let me pay for my child to come with us? That you even have to suggest that. It sort of like shows who's really,
Well, maybe my man does do a lot and she just decides she go take this on. You never know. Sometimes.
any case. And what if the child don't really come around on a normal basis? Debbie says the boyfriend and mother can very well pay for the child in this case. She made the option. She didn't say no. She gave that option. She didn't say no. Sheena says, don't date men, women, or children if you aren't prepared to deal with all these serious issues. This person here is saying the father should pay for his child. The woman probably can't afford. So, therefore, the child can come. Just pay the bill.
I find there's an easy fix.
I think so.
I find there's
I think that is an easy fix because, yeah, I understand her tone seems a little, my child, I'm only concerned about my children, kind of. But in the same vein, I think that, he should make a contribution towards his child coming along on the trip. What do you guys think? I know you're so quiet on this one this morning. What's going on? Let me check the WhatsApp.
So someone says in this case he should be paying for the child to be included in the vacation. If the child is not staying in the household. If the child is staying in the household, then the child should not be subjected to the drama between the mother and the baby mother. Yeah.
Someone says she don't like your other children, and there's that. My father's wife never took me on any of their trips, and I'm just fine. Another person says that is a cue to head on with life. If he goes this time, it's only going to get worse with more blatant discrimination, exclusion against the kid in the future. Some so-called men will still take the trip. And she used the word family, so the kid would never be part of her family. So why is he there? P.S. If it was flipped and was a man, same thing. Hit the road.
But what if no?
Someone says no, but y'all off for this. She's paying for her own children herself on her man. He now can't pay for his own child. How much must she give to this man? It's not her husband, and he obviously ain't paying for her kids or himself. So.
But what if no? The man can pay for the child. They go on the vacation, and my man end up being sour because he any feelings that the child stay behind, and that just spoil the whole vacation day.
Yeah, you could stay behind with the child. You must go.
Why you so savage? Why?
I'm just saying, if we gonna be someone, then don't come and sour my vibes. I already work 3-4 jobs. I work 5 overtime to make up the little.
You might say, okay, money. Baby, yeah, understand.
To make up the little money for us to go, and now you
go
still want to.
And my man screening all them picture.
And now you want to salt him, and you know what? Stay home with the child. You ain't how to come. Keep your child company. We'll be alright over here.
He should be paying for the whole trip for the whole family.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But maybe my girl just decide that she gonna take this one.
Someone says, good morning, Aruna Kareem. My significant other has a kid from his previous relationship, and whenever we are planning to go on vacation as a family, he always pays for his son without even asking me if he should contribute. And most times, we just put all the expenses together and divide it up. To me, that makes sense. And to me, that is the proper thing to do, that he contributes towards the trip so child could be included. Why should all the burden be placed on her, and then you want to come and still sour? Number one, you can't afford to go on trip, you get vacation, and you still want to sour my vacation?
Hello.
Listen, drop me on the airport. Drop us on the airport.
You never know, Aruna. Sometimes my girl
I
she is
say
earning more.
Drop us on
So
the
that is
airport.
why she decided to take care of this vacation. Probably
Somebody
my
said-
man got the one before.
Jackie say everybody just go on Grand Anne's Beach and suck snow ice. Problems. No, we don't want to go on Grand. We want to go. We want to pass MBIA to go on a plane.
Well, you go there.
Somebody say, as old people will say, the yam is the soup. What does that mean? What does the yam is?
The yam is the soup.
What does that mean? I've never heard
Bring
that
that up.
saying
Bring
before.
that up. Bring that up. Bring that
What
up.
do people mean when they say the yam? The yam, like yam
Yam
yam.
is
The
soup.
yam is the soup.
Yam is the soup.
What does that mean? I've never ever heard that. I've never heard that. Someone says him paying extra is drawing lines in the family leaves a bad taste in the mouth of the guy. Man does remember them things. Well, he can't even afford to go on vacation, so he ain't right to
Well,
remember
how you
them
know
things.
the man can afford vacation?
If he could, this would not be an issue. All he would say, okay, all right, I'll pay for my son or I'll pay for my daughter. That would not even. She wouldn't have to suggest.
It didn't go that far. My girl just wrong for suggesting it. You never know.
It means he cannot pay.
It
Listen.
does not mean that.
I'm taking my boyfriend and our kids on a family vacation. Okay? He feel like I'm wrong for not including his kid. I told him that he or his baby mother can pay for their kid if they want her to go. I feel like that's not my kid, so that's not my responsibility. Am I wrong? What she's wrong for is to saying she feel like that's not her kid, so that's not her responsibility. You are wrong for that part because you met the man with child. So if you don't want the responsibility of somebody else's child, find a man that don't have a child or children.
Don't put
So you're
yourself there.
wrong for that saying because by default, that child automatically becomes your responsibility as well. Because you can't tell the father you have to meet your child by the road or by the shop or down the road or whatever, and he can't come to the home and because if the child is in your home, he or she, well in this case she, is your responsibility. Anything happens, they're coming to knock on your door to ask you and the child father questions if anything were to happen to that child. Once that child comes to your home, once you're involved with the father and he has a child, that child becomes a responsibility. How much of a responsibility is what I can't say because I don't know the dynamics of how you guys get along in terms of, the baby mama, how much she allows you to be around her child or how much she, allows you to get involved or whatever. Because there are some baby mothers will say, once they hear a man is with another woman, I don't want I don't want no touch she hair, no bathe, don't do anything. There are some women who will do that. So again, it just shows the maturity involved in all of this, the maturity level of all of y'all. Because that's highly immature to say that you don't think it's not your child, so that's not your responsibility. That's highly, highly immature and unreasonable and
But what if it was
whatever.
a situation whereby my man cheated and made the child?
No, I didn't say all that.
I'm just saying, next thing that is why my girl say, no, it's not my child, it's not my responsibility.
No, that's a reach. Even though he
never
cheated,
know.
she chose to still be with him. She could leave the situation. She chose to stay if he ever if it happened that he cheated.
Yeah, she ain't paying for no vacation if he
If it happened, on top of that, you ain't
She-
going.
she-
You
Nah,
ain't
nah,
getting
nah, nah,
rewarded. You're not getting rewarded for cheating, so you ain't going on a vacation. Did the scenario say the child was there when she met him? Regardless of whether he was there or not, the thing is you met him, and if he cheated and made child while you were there, you had a choice to kick him out, but you're still in the relationship, so that child is still your responsibility. All how you look at it, all how you spin, duck, bowl, it is still your responsibility because you're with the father of said child. You can't have the what they say. You can't have the cow and don't want the calf. And the same way you say men when they meet a woman with child or children, you expect man to be responsible and take care of child even though the father is alive and well and in good health. You expect him to contribute towards the upkeep of your child and take care of you and your child and the same rule applies. If you're meeting with a child and you can contribute, fine. But I'm just saying in this instance, trips can be expensive. Going on vacation can be very expensive. And I don't know the Lady Bank account. I don't know what it looks like. I'm not sure how much she could actually spend to include the other child. So that is where he comes in to help to sort of prop her up. I'm
So-
taking all of us. So you want the child to come along, contribute towards the child coming along. It was never a case of I don't want the child to come, period.
So since you assuming that my man can't afford vacation, right? What if I say, well, babes, borrow me the fee, and I'm gonna pay for the child, and I'll give you back. What you doing?
But what if I don't have it? So what if I scrape up to go and bring us on vacation? What if I work 3 extra job overtime?
So we're spending money and the
All of that is included in what I factored in, what I worked extra hours for.
and what happened when we come back home?
We go figure it out. You know, that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people go on vacation and they don't want you. Listen, there's people who take Susu hand, who do all sort of things to go on vacation. Use their rent money, use their utilities money to go on vacation, and their thought is, you know what? I gonna have a good time. When I reach back, we go figure it
Yeah,
out.
God is love.
God is love. I know people who
God is
actually do
love.
that. Don't pay their rent for a month or whatever. For real, get their Susu hand just for that particular trip. When you go home, you ain't know how you eating yet. You ain't sure if your light go beyond when you go home, but we go figure that out when we reach back.
All you know is you're outside.
All you know you're outside. All of us are a crocodile. No problem, Chelsea. No problem, Chelsea.
All of my friend them is
It's
crocodile.
All we know, we outside. We outside, especially in this COVID period. And that stress of being locked down for the past couple months. And based on the talks I'm hearing, you might get a lockdown again. Right? All for now,
Go on, man. Go on.
we outside. We'll figure it out how we go work inside. Somebody said, do like me. Come back from vacation the day before payday.
No, man. No, man. No, man. No,
That's a
man.
good way
No,
to.
man.
That's a good way to plan a vacation.
man.
Bam! Right in time to get something. Put a little pankwa in your
What?
pocket because after that, no Listen, vacations are very expensive, and
Especially now.
very expensive. Especially if you're not staying with family and you're going at a hotel, plus with children, and if it's not all inclusive, and you have to pay for food and drinks separately.
And they want this. They
And
want
on
that,
this,
they
it
want-
could be very, very expensive. So, yeah, Anik says she was just planning for her immediate family. So, if you're with a man and you also have kids with him, would ever singling out on an event you're gonna invite your boyfriend kids along? Would every single outing or event you're gonna invite? No, you wouldn't. It's not even feasible. Sometimes you just want the.
Family, li, 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 li.
Sometimes you just want the immediate family. Not every situation you wanna. This person says my stepmother was more of a father to me than my father growing up, but I wouldn't say it was a responsibility. But I do appreciate her for being there for me and my sisters.
Sometimes there's a one like a travel.
Something Sheena says so. Nobody ain't saying nothing wrong with her being willing to pay for a whole adult man, but not the child. Is she man, Sheena?
Well, you can't tell her
You
about
only,
it.
you only lady go on vacation for herself and
don't
place Stella got her
understand.
groove back. She going with your man on vacation. That's the best part of going on a vacation with your significant other.
Is he cool for yourself?
Listen, that's the
Lady
best
going
part
on
of going on
vacation.
vacation.
Don't know who buying the flower when she come back and you wanted to go with her she man.
Never know. You never know. You just have to enjoy it while it's there. But you know, jokes aside, it's. This person says, "What if this child was born while they were in the relationship already? Regardless, whether he's born while they're in the relationship, even though he's born while she meets him with him, she chooses to stay with the man, so she have to deal with whatever comes along with it, including being responsible for said child. She has a choice, because." The word that we're missing here is boyfriend. Not husband,
Mm-hmm.
not even fiance. Boyfriend. Just calling a whole man you with without having child your boyfriend doesn't even sound like something serious. Not even my significant other, not even my fiance, a husband.
But wait now, and that wait is like you shouldn't this boy at boyfriend,
Boyfriend.
and girlfriend level.
Let
Are they
me
going to
take
have
two
event?
more before we go. Even if you're going Caracas, you have to pay for it. If the family's going on a vacation, we're all going. Bay and I will sit and plan everything out. However, that's provided that the child's mother is mature. Some of them big, but they don't have sense. 25-8. Listen, lock it off. That right there. That right there. That right there. You don't need to say anything else after that. Let me read it again. If the family is going on vacation, we're all going. Bay and I will sit and plan everything out. However, that's provided that the child's mother is mature. Some of them big, but they don't have sense. And they be toting feelings 25-8. 25, not 24. 25. Alright? Anyway, that's all the time we got today. We'll be back tomorrow to another one. Thanks everyone. This topic is really bubbling. Trust me. Notifications going off every second on Facebook. Over let's see where we reach. How many comments? Over 80 something comments already. So they're going in. Anyways, discuss amongst yourselves. We'll be back tomorrow, God's will. Compliments.
For tomorrow, but after 10 days tonight.
No, I said do not message me after 9. I gave you a time. Do not message me after 9, Kareem. Do not. Because you might be trying tomorrow and realize your message not going through because you're blocked. I block people for less. Bye.